Today on Stuff We Love, we're talking about tires.
No, these are snow tires.
Snow tires.
Snowflake rated tires.
Snowflake rated tires. This is the Bridgestone Blizzak.
Yeah, I wish I could actually meet the team that designed these because I'd love to shake your guys' hand. These things are amazing.
Now, Josh, I've lived in Minnesota my whole life. I've never had a snow tire. I'm ashamed to admit. Why do I want a snow tire?
Well, you're gonna after this, and you need to drive the vehicle with them because they are unbelievable. The Snowflake, there's just so many different things they incorporate into the tire that actually work. It's not a four-wheel drive tire, okay? That's not what you're gonna get. But I can guarantee you're gonna be getting through a lot more snow, slush, and ice
and we
than
just
you
had
would
a
if
big
you're all
blizzard
seasons.
here, and I'm
Big.
feeling the difference.
Yeah, oh, totally. And these, everything they designed about this wheel is so true. You know, we've tested 3 different ones. We've had them on our minivan. I have for my wife. And by far, these have sort of blown it away. I hate to admit it, but just touching the tire, you can feel the difference with the compounds.
So take me through it.
So these come in 14, 30 seconds. They got the zigzag siping on them that they do.
What's siping?
Siping is it just creates more traction. They're like little
These,
claws.
like little zigzaggy things?
Exactly.
Okay.
So those create more traction as they're climbing through the snow and ice. So now this has the first 55% of the tire actually has Nano Pro technology multi-cell. So
okay.
Yeah, I know it's a big word, but I'll tell you in layman's terms what it means. Sort of what they did is they created in the first 55% of the tire, it acts as like a sponge. So it absorbs the water and it disperses that out on the ice or in the snow, and that's what actually helps you get the traction.
Okay.
Now you still got 45% left of the tire. That's got the natural compounds in it. It just doesn't have that nanotechnology in that 45%. But the tire operates just as good. You know, it's amazing how good these things actually work. Yeah. I just can't, like, I had Blizzaks, I tried 3 other ones, and then I actually went back to them on the last set because I couldn't believe. You know, driving these things on dry pavement, especially when it's raining or you got the ice or snow, there's so much more quiet. Even on dry pavement, that was the big noticeable part. They almost feel like a stock tire. So if you put too many sipes in a tire, you can feel the slop in the steering when you're driving. It feels like it's floating. They've mastered this. You can tell you have snow tires lightly, but the handling and everything else is still there. It almost feels like a stock tire. So I'm recommending if you buy them, get them in 4. The other thing is too, manufacturers recommend that don't run different tread depths because it actually can affect your differential and your transmission. They all say within 330 seconds, most manufacturers, that you should be running the same size tire within that because you can run into issues with the transmission. So buy all 4.
Can I get them for my fit?
Yeah, they'll fit. They come in 15-inch. And they go all the way up to 22s. So if we want to put 22s on your little Honda Fit.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need a lift kit.
Yeah, on there. They look cool. But you could get them in the 22s. So the starting cost of them is $125 you're going to get installed. And then you're going to spend around $275, $300 getting up. And that's per tire. That's per tire. So you want to get the 4 in there. So
I was going to say, sounds like a bargain.
Oh, it totally is. But it's worth it. But that's not one season. You got to remember, you get 3 or 4 seasons. Don't run these over 50 degrees outside. You start melting them. They're like
just
butter.
put them on during the wintertime.
Yeah, and run them. So I want to tell this quick story.
Okay.
And this is a true story. We got dumped on 16.5, 17 inches of snow where I live in Minnesota. And my wife was driving home with the kids, and as soon as she pulled in the house, or came into the house, she told me and thanked me for putting Blizzaks on her car because she said she would have never made it home in the minivan without the snow tires on it. And she said she was going through intersections with people that were sitting there with their wheels spinning trying to get through. She was driving around them. And I'm speaking from a front-wheel drive Honda van. So it's a minivan. So they're amazing, I'm telling you. There's no regrets if you buy these. They're unbelievable.
Yep, the Bridgestone Blizzak tires run from $125 to $275 per tire. Josh has not stopped talking about these for the past 2 weeks.
I can't.
I'm glad we're finally doing this so
I know.
that we can get back to our regular lives.
But there's one more thing, Will. I'm sorry. I know my timer. What? Okay, they make a WS80 for the folks that have low profile, so you can look at those. So WS80 or DMV2s, I highly recommend if you can get into the DMV2s for the light SUV and the truck and the crossovers, try and get into these. I'm sorry. Well,
it's okay, Josh. We understand your passion. Stay tuned for more Stuff We Love. Josh, I really I
Can
want
I
a
have
pair.
like another 2 minutes to talk about them?
Josh, we can do another 2
No,
minutes.
I'm
and
serious.
That'll be part of our outtakes.
I know.
Very personal.
These are going in my truck.